The Beijing Public Transportation Group has opened a new shuttle bus route that runs from the eastern suburb Beijing to the city center. And it's one of 7 special shuttle routes created to alleviate the city's traffic jams and vehicle emissions affecting air quality. And for more on this matter, we have our colleague Tang Bo in the studio who took a ride on one of the shuttle buses this morning. Hello, Tang Bo. So how was the ride?
Well, I was on the first shuttle bus delivering commuters from a community in the Tang Bo district to the city center. The whole trip during the morning rush hour took under 1 hour. The bus was modern and clean, and everyone had a seat and they looked quite cozy and happy. The shuttle made 2 stops, and before getting onto the highway, it was interesting to see that while all the other cars were trapped in gridlock on the highway, our shuttle bus was able to pass all the other cars by using the exclusive bus lane. And some passengers told me that shaved about 20 minutes off their regular commute, enough time to have a decent breakfast. But they also said there should be more routes at different times of the day to meet the increasing needs of commuters living far from the city center. Let's take a closer look. This bus is different from others. This customized shuttle bus is a new service provided by the Beijing Public Transportation Group to help make the city commute smoother.
The customized shuttle bus service aims to provide people who normally drive to work by car or taxi with a new type of commuting service. It's part of efforts to diversify the city's transport service, help alleviate its traffic problems, and reduce carbon emissions.
Liu says the Beijing Public Transportation Group hopes the shuttle bus service will encourage car owners to use their cars less. It aims to reduce the number of cars on the road and the amount of vehicle exhaust in the capital's air. By using the exclusive bus lane, it guarantees all passengers punctuality and a comfortable commute.
The bus goes to the city center via the highway, so it saves me 10 to 20 minutes.
The departure time is fixed, so you are never late for work, and you can book a seat, so you never have to cram into a crowded bus.
The bus takes me from the community where I live to my workplace. It's very convenient.
Commuters in Beijing who are tired of overpacked subway trains and buses now have the option of a personalized commuting service. A low-cost way of traveling in luxury, a round trip of 20 kilometers costs $2.50, much cheaper than private cars and taxi. The price is more than 7 times the amount of a single subway trip and about 5 times that of a single bus ride for the same distance in Beijing. But it's still very affordable for the average office worker. To book and pay for a seat, you just order online. Once 50% of seats on a particular route are booked, the route begins operation within a week.
Setting up shuttle routes is not an easy task. You need to take into consideration the starting points and destinations requested online, as well as the road and traffic conditions, so as to ensure an efficient commute.
The implementation of the shuttle bus service comes in response to the transportation problem Beijing is currently trying to tackle. 30 years ago, Beijing had fewer than 100,000 motor vehicles on the road. Now there are more than 5 million. So the city's arteries are clogged well beyond the morning and evening rush hours, bringing delays to overcrowded buses. As one of the measures introduced by the municipal government to address traffic problems, the shuttle service aims to ease the city's overburdened transport system. Tang Bo, CCTV, Beijing. Service aim to ease the city's notorious traffic jams, but aside from that and saving travel time, it appears that the effect of the relieving traffic congestions in Beijing won't be felt for quite some time, Dongling.
And Tang Bo, it is indeed a very good news to Beijing commuters indeed. But can you tell us more about this customized new shuttle bus service? How does it exactly operate?
Well, according to Beijing Public Transportation Holdings, there will be 62 bus routes with 168 bus stops serving 31 destinations, and the service covers around 100 communities. The state-owned company says the route was based on the feedback from an online survey on customized shuttle services. The survey received 160,000 hits and was completed by more than 70,000 people. Most of the planned bus routes pass through large residential communities and serve the city's main commercial areas. Of the 62 routes, 13 will serve residents living in large communities in the eastern suburb of Beijing, such as Tongzhou District and Yanjiao in nearby Hebei province. The shuttle buses are equipped with air conditioning and Wi-Fi, but for now, you have to pay 5 yuan, less than $1, to get a temporary account to get online. The service sounds quite luxurious, but actually the cost of using the shuttle service is significantly lower than traveling to work by car or taxi. It costs around 7 yuan for a single trip of 10 kilometers, while a private car on average costs around 20 yuan, and the same trip by taxi would cost about 50 yuan, don't it?
Indeed. All right. Thank you very much, Tang Bo, for the introduction to the new shuttle line.